Hello everybody and welcome to this guide and tutorial for the golden shot. Difficulty level is hard and we're gonna take on hole number 4 of the Milano, which is going to be a good one. I'm excited because we have had a couple of tough ones now in a row and now it's time to really stock up with berserkers. And if you are planning to invest in the golden shot, then this is actually a very good chance. But before we take a look at everything, make sure that you do hit the thumbs up button, also subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications. We have loads of success with our guides on patreon.com/golf/tommy for tour play and tournament play. It's the beginning of May as well, the best time to sign up. So sign up through patreon.com/golf/tommy. You can also scan the QR code that is on the text guide for the golden shot. Alright, hole number 4. This is not a favorite of mine, but close to it. I like this par 3, as always done, and I've done some minor modifications to the one that we have had before, because I have an old guide for this one that I've built upon. And we're gonna play two ways here, and the reason we're gonna play two ways is due to the fact that we're gonna otherwise be in between clubs. Like, let's say for an example, if we do have a headwind or a crosswind, we can in that case play the rough bump. We can in that case play something we call the island hop, which means that we play on the pad. But if we do have a tailwind, if we do have a headwind, we can't play that because then we're gonna go in between clubs and then we're gonna have to play the rough bump. I would have loved to play the rough bump every single time, but that's not a possibility. So just to have that in mind, we're gonna play with the golden long iron or the golden wood club. Max +10 for the golden long iron, minimum distance +10 for wood club, and you can see the VPR tables on the right hand side there. And when it comes to the green numbers, that's the long iron. When it comes to the red numbers, that's the wood club. Let's take a look at the landing positions here, because this is gonna be the long iron one. Obviously that says itself when you see the picture, but this is a long iron one and we're gonna play in crosswind and in tailwind from this spot. This is at complete max distance with the red ring to the left by the rough line. And the good part with saying the red ring by to the left by the rough line is that we all have the same club. So we all have the same accuracy, which means then that the rings are the same size. So start at complete max, left side of the red ring by the rough line. It's once again the green numbers on the table on the right. If we do have a headwind, then we're gonna play the rough bump, and we're gonna play the rough bump from complete minimum distance. And if you can look here now and see the second bounce, it goes centered into the bright green square row, and you can also see that we do have the top of the yellow ring slightly overlapping the fringe. And now you may be thinking, oh wow, now I'm playing super close to the rough line, will a great ball miss, or if I adjust a little bit too much? No, because when we do have a headwind here, the headwind will compress the ball guideline and move the first bounce further back. So we're gonna land center up. You're gonna see that in the videos, obviously, but you should not be afraid of that. Obviously, we can all make big mistakes, and such as that we have a very bad pull angle, we have overpower on and stuff like that. But I mean, we can't cover those type of things. We just need to be, at least with those type of things, accurate. All right, so when it comes to the golden shot in general here, ladies and gentlemen, we can win chest and we can win something called berserkers. Berserker balls are good, really good, I would say, in for those that are playing pro and expert, and also in rookie. In master, we do have the luminaries, and we do have some Zergs there too from previous tournaments and stuff like that, because Zergs used to be a prize in master division. So, obsidian chest for the hole in one, amber chest for the yellow ring, we have crimson chest for the red ring, aqua chest for the light blue ring, and cobalt chest for the dark blue ring. Press the question mark on the top right for more frequently asked questions about the golden shot. If you do experience an error or have even more questions about Golf Clash or whatever, then you press the button called Contact Us, which is Contact Us in Swedish, here on the, not here on the screen, but on the screen you can see that on the top right. When it comes to a little trick that we do have here, not we, but a general trick in the community to make sure that you know what wind you have when you're going to play the shot, is when you have taken your shot and the camera zooms back out. If you pay attention to the flag will change direction. and the direction that the flag will be in is the wind direction you have on your second shot. I'm gonna talk about that in the video whenever it actually shows, because it's time to take a look at the videos, and we're gonna start with shot number 1, and we're gonna only see hole-in-ones. Alright, so let's go first one. We're gonna play the island hop. Have in mind, tailwind and crosswind. We're gonna play the island hop. Max distance, and then red ring to the left by the rough line. 3.8 backspin, no side spin. 7.6 miles per hour here gives us a total ring pull of 4.6 rings. And we're gonna pull over the bullseye every single time. You can see here now that I did pull down into the bunker. I would recommend to not be that heavy on your backspin if you do pull down into the bunker, because what happens there is that you're gonna lose distance because you adjust from a higher to a lower point. Bounces on the fairway up towards the green, and we're getting this one dead center for a lovely hole-in-one to start with. Let's see what we do get in our chest here, and it's always exciting when it comes to the hole-in-ones, because here we can definitely get some really good cards. Big Dog, Sand Lizard, Quarterback, and we have Big Topper, the Thorn, and then Berserker Balls in the end. And I think the Berserkers is the ones to put the most focus on, because that is a very valuable ball in this time of the game. Max distance, once again. And we're gonna play with the left side of the red ring by the rough line. Playing this one, a 0.4 bar of right spin with 4 bars of backspin. 6.1 miles per hour is gonna be 3.6 rings, and we're gonna once again pull over the bullseye. There you can see that I made a little mistake there, and you're gonna notice what's gonna happen here now. And I'm gonna tell you about the mistake once we actually get it to drop. You see, bounce, bounce, and we come in very, very hot, and we actually jump on pin. And the reason for that, we adjusted one ring too little. So, but I was lucky. I felt it was fun to actually have that there. You can see, like, point being here, I wanted to show a video where I'm actually making a mistake here, and it has been very common on the previous golden shot. If we have made a mistake, we are not getting a chest at all. But here we actually have room to make mistakes and still get a good outcome. Obviously, we need to be a little bit lucky as well. Now move over to Headwind here, and you can see here now what I'm looking: complete minimum distance. Again, we all have the same min line because we play with the same clubs and same levels. Center with the second bounce to be centered into the bright green square. And then we apply spin. 6.4 miles per hour. Now we take a look at the red numbers at the bottom right is 2.7 rings, and once again we're gonna pull over the bullseye. So 2 left spin, 2.8 back spin is what we're using. Center the ball, hit perfect, and I would consider this one to be an extremely good chance for an hole-in-one as well. You can see that the first bounce is further back than where we aimed, and that is due to the headwind compresses the ball guideline and makes us land further back. Hole-in-one, once again, I mean, I've always said that we're gonna have hole-in-ones only, but still exciting nonetheless. Young list, down in 1, sniper, we have Houdini, and some berserkers in the end. Let's move on to the next one. We do have a headwind here as well, or like a slight headwind and crosswind. And you can see here that when we do have just a little bit of headwind, I'm choosing to play the rough bump. You don't have to do that. You can play the island hop as well if you feel uncomfortable with the rough bump. But this video is good to display the fact that when we do have this type of in-between wind, the rough bump can still be played and the island hop can still be played as well. 7.4 miles per hour, the 3.1 rings. We're pulling over the bullseye. You can see I'm using like 3 bars of backspin, 2 left spin, and I'm going to center the ball and hit perfect and hope for the best. Bounces into the rough, and you can see there that we are landing very close to the rough line, and we do that only because we don't really have much headwind, so the ball guideline does not get compressed as we would like. And that's something that, in my opinion, is important to have in mind, that we take a little bigger risk doing the rough bump when it comes to doing with more crosswind than headwind. Now for the final shot here, and we're gonna play this one with a slight little headwind as well, and we're gonna go with Our bullseye, once again, not bullseye, but with the second bounce, we're focusing on that one. 2 left spin, and we're gonna play this one with slightly more than 3 backspin. It's low wind, it's more crosswind. This is, again, we need to be a little bit innovative sometimes when it comes to making our decision on what can I say, how to play when we have more crosswind than headwind, when we're having in-between angles and stuff like that. But the thing with every single shot that we're taking here, if you do hit perfect, I can assure you that you will be receiving a chest if you're not making a massive error. And the hole-in-one chance is good with the guide that we do have. And I would say confidently that hit perfect, do everything right, you should see yourself having the red ring as minimum when it comes to getting a chest. Very pleased with this golden shot, very pleased that we got an easy one so we can stock up with some berserkers and also get some good cards. Let's take a look at the text guide. The text guide is made, as always, by Tony Richards, so make sure to subscribe to his channel. Also, you can see the QR code there on the text guide. Make sure to scan that one, go to Patreon, and get one of our guide packages for the Ultimate Tournament guides or the exclusive tour text guides. Do that today. Start on the left side, which is everything in green. Before or after spin, red ring by left rough at max. Yes, you don't have to add spin before, and you can wait or you do it direct. It doesn't matter because our only focus is the max line and the red ring's position. We do have the VPR table on the bottom left, and then we have the spins. The direct tailwind, 4 backspin, 0.4 right spin. Wind coming left to right with tailwind, 3.8 backspin, no side spin. Wind coming right to left with tailwind, 3.8 backspin, 1 right spin. Wind coming direct crosswind left to right, 3 backspin, half a bar of left spin. Wind coming right to left with crosswind, we have 3 backspin, 1.5 right spin. One thing to add with that is in angles that is northeast and northwest, meaning tailwind coming left to right and right to left. If you do fall down into the bunker, 3.8 backspin will be a little bit too much. Then I would recommend to go with 3.6 backspin instead, so you don't fall short. Even if you play with 3.8 backspin, it's not that you're gonna miss the green, but you will not have the speed enough to get to the hole. Now, go over to the right side when it comes to our wood club shot, which is the headwind route. Minimum distance, ball guide 2.5 green square right of pin, and you can also look at the tip of the ball guide line, the second bounce, to be centered into the bright green square row. DPR table on the bottom right, and we do have the spins. Wind coming left to right with headwind, 2.8 backspin, 1.9 left spin. Now we do have wind coming right to left with headwind and crosswind, 2.8 backspin and max left spin. And then to have that said, max left spin is 2 bars. Direct headwind, 2.5 backspin and max left spin, which once again is 2 bars of left spin. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. You can find golden shot guides as always on golfclashtommy.com, your source for free content in Golf Clash. Also in the description down below here of the video, you can find the text guide and also posted in various social medias. Thank you so much everybody for watching this golden shot guide for hard. Let's make sure to stock up with some berserkers and hopefully you get some good cards. Let me know in the comment section below what you're getting in your chest, and also hit the thumbs up on the video if you enjoyed the guide. Thank you so much everyone, and good luck in the Golf Clash game.